Have you ever thought about breathing? It's something we do all day, every day, without even trying. What's really happening inside your body when you take a big, deep breath? Get ready. We're going on an incredible adventure inside the human body. We'll follow a tiny bit of air on its amazing journey. This journey is super important. It gives us the energy to run, jump, think, sleep. The respiratory system is like a super smart delivery service inside you. Consider this your ticket to the most exclusive tour in town. Our adventure starts with a whoosh. You breathe in. Air can enter through your nose or your mouth. Let's start with the nose. Your nose isn't just for smelling pizza. It's the official front door for air. Inside your nose, tiny little hairs, sticky mucus. Sounds gross, but it's clever. Those hairs and mucus act like a security team. They trap tiny bits of dust pollen, other gunk. Your nose also warms the air so it's not too cold for your lungs. A perfect welcome center. From the nose, air heads down into the pharynx, your throat, a very busy intersection. It's a shared pathway for the air and for food. It must direct air to the lungs and food to the stomach. The epiglottis, a little trapdoor, makes sure things go to the right place. When you breathe, it stays open. When you swallow, it snaps shut over the windpipe. Brilliant biological engineering, working constantly. After passing through the throat, it enters the trachea, a much cooler name for your windpipe. It's supported by rings of tough stuff called cartilage. These rings hold the windpipe open all the time, so air can always get through easily. You can even feel these rings if you gently touch the front of your neck. It's like a built-in slide, perfectly designed to guide the air exactly where it needs to go next, deep into the lungs. At the bottom of the trachea, the path splits into two. These two smaller tubes are called bronchi. One bronchus goes into your left lung. The other bronchus goes into your right lung. It's like the trunk of a tree splitting into big branches, getting ready to spread out into a huge canopy. From the two main bronchi, the tubes just keep dividing. They split into smaller and smaller tubes, which are called bronchioles. It's a massive network, like the streets of a giant city spreading out in every direction. Now it reaches millions of tiny air sacs at the end of the line. These are called alveoli, microscopic bunches of grapes. This is the most important part of the lungs. The walls of alveoli are only 1 cell thick. That super thin design makes the next step possible. All the air you breathed fills these tiny balloons, ready for exchange. Wrapped around each alveolus is a network of capillaries. Red blood cells travel through them single file. Capillary walls are also 1 cell thick. Air on one side, blood on the other. This is where the magic happens. The air is full of oxygen. The blood is carrying carbon dioxide, a waste product. Because the walls are so thin, oxygen passes from alveoli into the blood. At the same time, carbon dioxide jumps from blood into the alveoli. It's a super fast, super efficient swap. Oxygen hitches a ride on red blood cells. Think of it like a pit stop in a race car. What happens to that carbon dioxide? Your body needs to get rid of it. The diaphragm relaxes and moves up. That squishes your lungs like squeezing a sponge. Air full of carbon dioxide is pushed out of the alveoli, up through the bronchioles and bronchi, up the trachea, and finally out of your nose or mouth. Whoosh! You've breathed out, completing 1 full cycle. It all happens in just a few seconds. So we've followed the air from the outside world deep into the lungs and watched the amazing exchange of gases. That oxygen that just jumped into your blood is now on another adventure. The red blood cells carry it through your circulatory system to every single part of you. To your brain so you can think, to your muscles so you can move, to your heart so it can keep beating. Oxygen is the fuel that powers your cells. Without a constant supply of it, your body's cells couldn't produce the energy they need to do their jobs. Every single breath is like a delivery of fuel to your body's trillions of tiny engines. This whole process is so incredible because it happens automatically. You don't have to think, okay, time to breathe in. Now, time to breathe out. A special part of your brain, the brainstem, takes care of it for you. It constantly monitors the amount of carbon dioxide in your blood. When the levels get too high, your brain sends a signal to your diaphragm and chest muscles to take a breath.